everyone, welcome to the Literary Lair. What's this?
What is this? Get off! What is this?
Another Hitchhiker's Guide review? 2 in the span of a month? Wow! Well, the reason is because I have something planned for next month, and so I needed a book to fill out May. I decided to just get this one over with. So, without further ado, life, the universe, and everything.
I'm under her spell. I can't resist. We walked hand in hand above the grass, then in the dark.
Again, no cover. The book begins with Arthur and Ford being stranded on prehistoric Earth after the events of the last book. Ford drags them into a time-space eddy where they run into the first and fourth Doctors. Wait, wrong sci-fi franchise. The two end up at Lord's Cricket Ground, 2 days before the Earth's destruction by the Bogons. Shortly after they arrive, a bunch of robots land in a spaceship in the middle of the field and attack the assembled crowd, stealing the ashes before departing. Another spaceship, the Starship Bistromoth, arrives, helmed by Slarty Bartfast, who discovers he is too late and requests Arthur and Ford's help. As they travel to their next destination, the Slarty Bartfast explains that he is trying to stop the robots from collecting all the components of the Wicket Gate, because it would cause the resignation of President Nixon. Long ago, the peaceful population of the planet Krikkit, unaware of the rest of the universe due to a dust cloud that surrounded its solar system, were surprised to find the wreckage of a spacecraft on their planet. Reverse engineering their own vessel, they discovered, past the dust cloud, and saw the rest of the universe, immediately taking a disliking to it, and determining that it must go.
Oh, I can see you've been doing the TARDIS up a bit. I don't like it.
They built a fleet of ships and robots to attack the rest of the universe in a brutal onslaught known as the Cricket Wars, but they were eventually defeated. Realizing that the cricket population would not be satisfied along the existence of the universe, it was decided to envelop the system in a slow time envelope, allowing cricket to survive long after the rest of the universe has ended. The Wicket Gate was the key to the envelope. However, just before it was activated, one ship that had been presumably lost carrying a troop of robots appeared and began to retrieve the pieces of the gate after they were dispersed about time and space. The three transport to an airborne party that has lasted numerous generations, where another gate component, the Silver Bale, is to be found. But Arthur finds himself separate from the others and ends up at the Cathedral of Hate, created by a being called Agrajag. Agrajag reveals that Arthur has killed him countless times before, each time reincarnating into a new form that is soon killed by Arthur, and now plans to kill Arthur Dent in revenge. Man, that guy is not a lucky man. However, when you realize that Arthur has yet to cause his death at a place called Stavromula Beta, Agrajag discovers he took Arthur out of his relative time stream too soon, and that killing him would now cause a paradox, but he tries to do it anyway. In his rage, Agrajag brings the cathedral down around them. Arthur manages to escape unharmed, because in this book, time is set in stone, and if Arthur hasn't killed Agrajag at Stavromula Beta, he can't die. After collecting the suitcase, Arthur inadvertently comes across the flying party and rejoins his friends. Inside, they find Trillian, but they are too late to stop the robots from stealing the bale. Arthur, Ford, Trillian, and Sludgy Bartfast return to the Bistromoth and try to head off the robots, activating the Wicket Gate. Meanwhile, the cricket robots steal the last piece, the infinite improbability drive core from the spaceship the Heart of Gold, capturing Zaphod and Marvin at the same time. The Bistromoth arrives too late at the gate to stop the robots and transport to the planet to attempt to negotiate with the cricket people. To their surprise, they find that the people seem to lack any desire to continue the war, and are directed to the robot and the spaceship facilities in orbit about the planet. With Zaphod and Marvin's help, the group is able to infiltrate the facilities and discover that the true force behind the war has been the supercomputer Hactar. Due to their obvious flaw that the idea that the Krikkit people are simultaneously smart enough to develop their own ultimate weapon, a bomb that could destroy every star in the universe, while also being stupid enough to realize that the weapon would also destroy them. Previously built as a very warfaring species, he was tasked with building a supernova bomb that would link the cores of every sun in the universe together at the press of a button and cause the destruction of every star. Hactar perfectly creates a dud version of the weapon instead, causing his creators to pulverize him into dust, which thus became the dust cloud around Krikkit, still able to function but at a much weaker level. Trillian and Arthur speak to Hactar in a virtual space that he creates to explain himself. Hactar reveals that he spent eons creating the spaceship that crashed on Krikkit in order to inspire their xenophobia and incite them to go to war, also influencing their thoughts. Kind of like that guy from the Dirk Gently book. However, the slow time envelope was activated, his control over the population waned. As he struggles to remain functional, Hactar apologizes to Trillian and Arthur for his actions before they leave their ship. With the war over, the group collects the core of the Heart of Gold and the ashes, the only two components of the Wicket Gate not destroyed by the robots, and returns Zaphod and Marvin to the Heart of Gold. Returning only moments after the robots attack on the Lord's Krikkit grounds, Arthur attempts to return the ashes, but is suddenly inspired to bowl one shot at a wicket that is being defended using a cricket ball in his bag. However, in mid-throw, Arthur suddenly realizes that the ball he had was created and placed in his bag by Hactar and is actually the working version of the supernova bomb, and that the defender of the wicket is one of the Krikkit robots, ready to detonate it once thrown, all this causing him to trip, miss the ground, and allow him to fly. Arthur is able to throw the ball aside and disable the robot in mid-throw. In the end, Arthur decides to go live on planet Krikkit, where he becomes a more skillful flyer and learns bird language. So that was Life, the Universe, and Everything. It was an okay Hitchhiker's Guide book, though I'll always be more preference toward the first two. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the book, besides it's good and you should read it. But next month is going to be something fun. I guarantee you are going to love it. So, stay tuned for next week.
There aren't any stars. Shh. Listen and watch.
And everything's so nice.
The Masters of Krikkit.
And everyone's so happy beneath the ink black sky.
Yes. Well, they seem nice enough. Not that I trust appearances anymore.
I'm under her spell. I can't resist. We walked hand in hand above the grass. Then in the dark we kissed. See how the flowers grow. It's such a shame my dog died. He loved those flowers so. It's so much fun working on the farm. It filled my heart and soul with pride. My wife and kids waiting safe from harm makes me feel so warm inside. Our lovely world so lovely, and everything's so nice. Our lovely world so lovely, and everything's so nice.
Ford, are you crying?
And everyone's so happy.
Dust in my eye. We're out of here.
Thanks, Al.
Hey, take it easy for me. Y'all come back now.
So, it's been 2 weeks. What the hell are you planning on doing? All will be revealed in due time. Oh, all will be revealed in due time. I really hate it when you say that. Can't we just go destroy him already? It's getting boring waiting around. Time to attack is coming, but we must wait for the right time. You keep saying that. When will be the right time to attack? Don't you worry. His day of reckoning is coming soon.